Listen, I, as an independent supporter, I, as an independent thinker, neither for the Democrats nor for the Republicans, while all politicians are found to really change their tone, these couldn't be so evident enough. I mean, all of a sudden the tone has changed. Remember Fox News? How they were accusing the Democrats for trying to delegitimize Donald Trump, the election? Well, the tone has changed. We have the same issue at hand. But because someone else won, the tune of the music have changed. You know, it's always great to roll the tape. With technology, we can actually go back and check out what someone said about something and what they're saying now. And that's exactly what we're going to do. The Washington Post have gone into their archives and figured out what the Republicans, Fox News, and their people were saying when Donald Trump was the winner last time around. And any comment of voter fraud from the Democrats, what they said. Oh yeah, when you talk about hypocrisy, here it is. Let's check it out.
There is absolutely no way to rig a national election. They are handled at the local level. So what's going to happen is they're going to have their recount, and then let's just hope they accept that Donald Trump was elected. The big question is whether or not this is so widespread, and Brian, you used that word a moment ago, widespread, to overturn an entire election.
Hillary Clinton's campaign said it is supporting recount efforts that are led by Green Party candidate Jill Stein. Now, this is insanity. It's all about trying to undermine a Democratic election and, of course, Donald Trump's decisive victory. Now, of course, they have no actual proof of voter fraud or any wrongdoing. Democrats, they just want to try and block any and all audit of what are now growing examples and, frankly, affidavits of ballot irregularities and outright illegality.
So the idea is that Russia somehow got into the software that runs the voting machines and manipulated the results. Is there any evidence that's true? I mean, I'm not saying, like, I'm always open to evidence, but that seems insane to me, and we shouldn't suggest it unless we have actual evidence. At this stage, the fraud that we can confirm does not seem to be enough to alter the election results. We should be honest and tell you that. Of course, that could change. We don't know how many votes were stolen on Tuesday night. We don't know anything about the software that many say was rigged. We don't know. We ought to find out.
If there's every election that doesn't need a recount, it is this one.
What about the arrogance of people saying the president can't get a recount or can't look into allegations?
Somehow Donald Trump was not the duly elected president of the United States. This is all a distraction. In closer, particularly contentious races, Democrats, more so than Republicans, seem to have a problem conceding defeat. I love these legal challenges because we have to get to the bottom of all of this and expose fraud where it occurred.
People forget so soon what they've said. But the good thing is we can always roll the tape because the Republicans are now saying something different. The tune has changed. The tone has changed. So what is it? Is there voter fraud or not? There's no evidence, right? Okay. So what do we do to move forward as one people?